So in arrays, each element is a reference to the object, right? So let's say if I compute a slice of a list here, subnames equals to student, let's say from index um, uh, second to index 3. So I'll write second till fourth. So we take the slice from the second index to the third, right? And if I print subnames, yeah. So it took a slice from Josh to, so it took a slice from the second index, that is, this is 0, second till third index, it took a slice of the from the list student, right? But here the new list which we have created here has the same reference. New list which we have created here has a reference to the same elements that are in the original list. No new objects are created. So here the here the new list which we have created has two cells, right? 0 and 1, and here, and student has 4 elements belong to the student list, and when we created subnames, no new objects are created. They also have reference to the same elements that are in the original list. So if I do a reassignment here, let's say subnames 1, that means the first index. If I reassign this to cal, then if I print subnames, so now what happens is, now when I'm reassigning an element to an index, I'm just changing the reference here to a new object. I'm not changing the actual object here, right? I mean, it's not when I reassign index one, uh, when I reassign the index one, when I insert a new element cal, right? It won't change Alfred to cal, right? It will just change the reference to a new object which will create. This is a new object which we have created here. Okay, so I'm not changing the actual object here. I will just change the reference. So let's say if I create a new array, new cells equals to 0 to 8. What does this mean? That I'll be creating, what does this mean? I'll be creating 8 cells, and all 8 of them should be filled with zeros, right? So this um, print your cells. You can do this with any kind of element. So again, new cells 1 equals to Tom into 8. I print new cells 1. Right. So why am I doing this? Because I want you to understand that when I'm creating 8 cells and all has to have the same element Tom, I am not creating 8 different objects. I'm not creating a I'm not creating 8 different objects which Tom, Tom, Tom. No, I'm not creating 8 different objects. It's just one object, and all these 8 cells refer to the same element, right? And now when I now and now when I and now when I uh, modify a cell, let's say new cells 1, maybe yeah, fourth equals to wiki, right? So it didn't create a new, so it didn't change Tom to wiki, right? It didn't change, it's not changing Tom to wiki. It's just creating a new object wiki, and now the fourth cell will have a reference to this element rather than Tom. I hope you understood the concept of object and reference here. If you have any doubts or suggestions, you can comment and subscribe to this channel for more videos on programming.